This episode of Fern and Friends is presented in partnership with HeyDesignGuy and Dominion Designs and Media.
Okay, I feel like it's been a minute. Do you? Okay, so good day, my friends, and welcome back to another edition of the Fern and Friends podcast, which is part of the Fern Effect. Today we have our co-host Tyrone for this great discussion.
Hey girl, how are you and the family? Did you recently have a Lynx event?
Tyrone, really? Are you watching my social media or what? Yes, I had the Day at the Races event last weekend here in Dallas with my Lynx Incorporated sisters and family. The event went quite well. But now, let's lean into today's guest, Mr. Tony Hale.
Thanks, Fern. Let's see what this good brother has been doing. Okay, doing my research on Tony. Hold tight. Okay, locked and loaded, let's go. Today we have Tony Hale, who was the recent customer success account manager for Microsoft. Seriously, okay, Fern. Now you know I love me some Microsoft Pilot.
Well, Tyrone, I do too. Microsoft is my jam. But let's jump into the conversation.
All right. We're ready. It's Monday.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, let's
All
do
right,
it.
friends, welcome back to another edition of Fern and Friends. Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Saturday? I don't know.
Wish it was Friday.
It's not Friday, because if it was Friday, we'd be ready for a libation right now.
Yes, we would.
Yes, we would. Hey
Yes, we
guys,
would.
I am here with Tony Hale the third. He is a customer success manager. He's done AI ops consultancy work. He was even an implementation analyst, which I was an implementation analyst. And he's done some work with supply chain, so he's had some CPG experience. Welcome, Tony Hale.
Good to be here, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, Tony, as you know, this is a short form podcast. We jump right in to what's happening with AI. How are you using AI today?
I think personally, I use it as kind of like my assistant, really. If I just want a quick timer or something, I'll ask my AI ace set this timer. If I've written something and I want AI to kind of, you know, tweak it just a little bit, I'll ask AI to do that there as well. If I have, some deeper questions, or if I have some research and I don't really and I want to kind of get some details that I probably wouldn't find on just a simple Google search, I'll use AI for stuff like that. I don't use it as like as like as like a human. I use it as like an assistant. So
Okay. And Claude AI is my boyfriend. I used to be exclusive,
mm-hmm.
but ChatGPT has gotten so darn good, and
I know.
Perplexity and Gemini, that
Mm-hmm.
he's not exclusive and I'm not exclusive. I'm using
Mm-hmm.
everybody to help
Mm-hmm.
me in my AI every day. But
Mm-hmm.
you have a background in supply chain.
Mm-hmm.
How has AI been changing the supply chain industry?
I think um I think when you think of AI, right? Well, first I want you to think of IT first. Um, in IT, you have a lot of the human component involved in that one, right? You have a human behind the scenes. The human takes a lot more time to identify problems that are transpiring. With AI, however, you're able to identify those problems quick, just like that, in real time, and then the AI can generate a solution to the problem that is transpiring. And I think that on as a consumer, when you're ordering something off of Amazon, or even just the United States Postal Service, AI can give you updates in real time, notifications in real time on of what's happening, and so on. So I feel like, AI just expedites everything, speeds it up, um, keeps you informed, identifies problems quickly. So I think that's kind of how it's redefined how we see supply chain management in a number of different ways.
I know. So my former role, PepsiCo, we already were starting to use. I wouldn't say we were calling it AI, but it was more of automation and
Hmm.
digitization, and that
Hmm.
was speeding up how we were getting products sourced in our warehouse. And I
Hmm.
know AI has probably taken that tenfold now with digital twinning that they're doing in this space.
Hmm.
So I definitely see it continue to transform the supply chain. But I know that
Absolutely.
you're not just involved in supply chain, you're also working with other industries. So how is AI touching other industries that you're engaged with?
Um, I, I think that the film industry in particular, and this is just my honest opinion, but I just don't see AI making that much of an impact in the film world. A lot
Wait,
of
wait,
people
wait, wait.
think, mm,
You're talking about the film industry and you're saying it's
yes.
not impacting?
I feel like it's not going to make as much as an impact as
Okay,
everyone thinks that it is. And the reason why I say that is because you need that human aspect. You need that human component, right? I feel like people in the film industry are using AI as an excuse to not really compensate people, use their likeness without their permission and so on. I don't think that it's going to work out well. It may, but I just feel like when it comes to cinema, you got to have that human aspect because
right.
AI just doesn't have it. You can put all the codes and prompts that you want, but without the human, it's not going to be the same anymore. And that's just my opinion. That's just a subject, like that's subjective, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, I think the piece about it too, Tony, there's no wrong answer here.
Mhm.
Where AI is today and where it's going to be the next 1, 2, 3, 5 years from now is so different. So
I know.
our view around what's going to impact in the film industry
Hmm.
might be biased or it might be, hey, this is what I see now. But you could
Hmm.
come around in a year or two and have a completely different perspective.
I mean, ooh, it's already been out for about what, 3 years now, 4 years
Well,
now,
actually,
and
AI has been out for decades. It's
it
really becoming this
has.
agentic AI,
It
and
has.
and so I think it's really how it's we've kind of normalized the term to just all AI, but AI,
Mhm.
artificial intelligence at the core, is not new. The fact that
Mhm.
we have this agentic AI piece of it is what's making
Mhm.
it new. So, and we're all on the upside of the learning curve on that.
Mhm.
To the point that you're making, we're in this beginning stages of how it's just blown up for us,
Mhm.
right?
I agree.
And not just in one industry, but in all industries,
Mhm.
in
I
all walks
agree.
of life.
I agree.
So, I think I would say I look 30, but I'm not. I'm not. I think you're in
uh,
this new age under 30. And so
mhm.
what are your contemporaries thinking about when it comes to AI and business and AI and just how they're working? Are they scared of it? Are they embracing it? They can't wait for it. What are you and your peers thinking about in the space of AI?
I think you have I think you have some who haven't really figured out how to utilize the power of AI to their advantage to advance themselves within the economy. And then you have some that have figured it out a lot quicker than you would think. Some of them know how to utilize it to their own um um they know how to utilize it to their own benefit. You do have a lot of people scared, especially now that we are at the point where humanoid robots are about to be a thing soon, and AI is taking a lot of jobs. It's taking away what we used to know as the American dream, and part of that American dream was, getting a corporate job and making something of yourself now. Um, and honestly, I feel like entrepreneurship is more important than ever because of it. So I think you have a lot of mixed feelings about it, but if I had to say, but I will say that more people are annoyed and afraid of it than they are, okay, I really like this. So yeah.
All right, so I think we're trying to dispel that myth of being
Mhm.
annoyed and afraid.
Mhm.
So how are you dispelling that myth in your life so that you're not annoyed and afraid, but you're embracing it? What are you doing specifically?
That's a great question. So I'm actually building my own company currently. I'm building my
Oh,
own
all right, all
business,
right. Entrepreneur,
and
entrepreneur, entrepreneur.
yes, yes, I'm very very excited about it. Um, I'm doing that now
Wait, so
because
wait. What's your business? What is the business?
I am building a luxury eyewear company. So, but in general, I'm building a luxury slash luxury lifestyle company. And I feel, and we're starting off in eyewear first, and
Okay.
it's going to be absolutely amazing. We're set to launch at the top of 2027.
So wait, I don't know. I need some eye. Where's my eyewear? I want some specs. They got to be smart AI specs. I want something that's going to keep me youthful and going, but stylish.
Hmm.
So, as you need Tony to come back to this podcast when you're ready to for me to model something, I'm your girl.
Listen, listen. As far as AI goes, that's definitely going to require a lot more R&D on my end. But starting off, they're going to be just luxury regular frames. So
That's
uh,
okay.
it's going to be
I'm
amazing.
a little bit of a creative. I could give you some insights on some creative glasses to make. And I mean, shoot, if you coin the market for the hottest luxury AI frames, because right now
Oh,
we're just dealing with Ray-Ban and we're dealing with there's one other maker
mhm.
that makes them, but we have limited designs. So maybe the
Yes.
luxury brand will be luxury AI frames.
We have that in general, though.
Now, I'm not, that's free. I gave you that idea concept for free.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if that's what I can offer for free, but I'll take a pair of complimentary glasses when the brand is ready.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, that's it, Tony. I'm
Hmm.
excited for your new company. Do you have a name for the company?
The name of my C corp will be Hale Corp, but Tony Hale the Third Eyewear is the name of the eyewear subsidiary.
All right, TH3
Hmm.
Eyewear. Love it, love it,
Hmm.
love it. Thank you for being a
Hmm.
part of Fern and Friends, quick and punchy. We
Hmm.
appreciate you. Good luck with the new business.
Hmm.
Folks, get out there. Don't be afraid. Embrace it. And Tony's an inspiration for what's to come in this whole new space of supply
Hmm.
chain, film, creativity,
Hmm.
and luxury brands. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you. All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Fern! I like this brother. Cool, calm, and so well poised in the moment. I like the space he is engaged with. Here are some key golden nuggets I captured. One thing Tony made really clear: AI works best when you treat it like an assistant, not a replacement. Whether it's research, writing, or quick tasks, it's there to support you, not think for you. Second, and let's be honest, AI is speeding everything up. From supply chains to real-time updates, it's helping businesses move faster, solve problems quicker, and stay ahead of the game. Lastly, here's the real talk. People are still figuring out how to feel about it. Some are excited, some are nervous. But the ones who lean in, learn it, and use it to build, like Tony with his own business, those are the ones setting themselves up for what's next.
Tyrone, your recaps continue to be on point. Thank you, Tony, for joining us on Fern and Friends and being part of the conversation around AI every day, every way. Okay, friends, join the podcast next week at Fern and Friends.